Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Krashy, and today I wanted to try something a little bit different. So I grabbed my buddy Lush, and we're doing what's called draft battles. So we're not actually playing the game, but we go into a 5-game draft series where we draft 5 different times against each other, and then I want to leave it to y'all in the comment section to pick it out and to decide which team wins each game. So here's your call to action. Go in the comment section, type game 1 and then put Lush or Krashy, depending on who you think wins that game based on the team comps. Game 2, so on and so forth. This is a series I kind of want to do with a few different creators. I think it'd be really fun. It's just a unique way to look at the game. It kind of gets a little theory crafty. We talk a little bit, and it's a lot of fun. So do me that favor, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, drop a comment, and enjoy it. All right, so let's go on ahead and jump into the first draft. It doesn't really matter which one of us goes first. We're just going to alternate it. It's, not a formal thing. So, Lush, you can go ahead and take first ban if you would like it.
Okay, I'm going to try to force your hand here, and I'm going to ban Eldegoss.
Right. Eldegoss, this is good. One of the 2 healers, and naturally, I think a decent response to that would be to ban Blissey. So you will be getting first pick.
I will be taking Zero Aura.
All right. Zero Aura goes in your hands. I am going to take Lucario. And I am going to take... I think I'm going to take Wiggly here.
Scary stuff.
All right.
I am going to take Mime.
Okay.
And I'm going to take Venusaur.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, there's my Venusaur. I think in this scenario... Got some decent picks here.
Yeah. Definitely some good picks.
I think I'm going to take Snorlax.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take Cinderace.
Good picks. I am going to take... Let me think. I'm going to take Decidueye.
Okay.
And I'm going to take... Blastoise.
That's an interesting one. All right. And for my last pick, I will be taking Sylveon.
Okay. It's a scary team.
So I think my team is pretty transparent. We're going to do a little light discussion about each team.
Yeah.
Luca top, Sylve, Wiggly, Snorlax bottom, the Wiggly actually being the support of this team, but which was also kind of a flex pick, though, if you think about it. And then Cinderace for the jungle.
Yeah, my trade lane is going to be the Blastoise, Mime, Venusaur. Going to do Decidueye jungle and Zero in the top lane.
That's an annoying bot lane. That's an annoying bot lane.
It really is. So much pushing.
So that's game number 1. I'm going to go ahead and wipe this out.
Yeah.
And all right, so I'm going to get first ban. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I am going to just ban Slowbro. Ban Slowbro.
Okay. I'm going to ban God of War.
Oh, man. What good bans we have here.
Okay.
So, first pick, I'm going to take Lucario.
Okay. I am going to take Zero Aura and Eldegoss.
Very good.
I
didn't want to give you the double pick. The Luca Zera. Now the interesting part is that I could force my Blissey pick here, assuming that you wouldn't pull it away, but I'm not going to. I don't think I'm going to do that. I am going to go with Venusaur.
Okay.
And I am going to go with Wigglytuff.
Okay. That's annoying.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to go with Mr. Mime.
Okay.
And I'm going to take Cinderace.
Cinderace. Solid picks, which now will leave me
Thank you, thank
for
you.
my my Blissey,
Mm-hmm.
which is good because I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get it, but that was okay. And
Mm-hmm.
now the question is, do I lane Venu or do I jungle Venu?
That is the question.
Hmm. Let's see. There's a decent pick that I'm eyeing here. Actually don't think Talon would be a terrible pick either. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go Ninetales, and I'm gonna
and
jungle
Venu.
my Venu. Yeah.
Okay, nice, nice. I for my last Pokemon am going to take. I'm tossed between two, but I think I'm gonna go with Pikachu.
Nice. I could see that. Yeah, we've got a really good,
Yeah.
a really strong. Actually, your whole team is just really strong. I think
Yeah, these are two strong
yours.
teams.
I was gonna say your team looks a little bit more akin to what I would expect to see, minus the Luca
Yeah.
pick. But I do get the Wiggly, which is nice. So obviously you can see my bot lane
Yeah.
Wiggly, Blissey, Venu, and then you have the LD Pika Mime lane, Cinder Jungle, Zero
Yes.
top, and then I have Venu Jungle, Luca top. Nice. This would be a
Yes.
really good game to watch. Like
This
that
would
one,
be a
that
really
would
good
be a
game.
really fun one to see.
The bot lane would be kind of either way. Like whoever gets their support to 4 first. I mean, their tank,
Yeah.
I guess.
All right, so that was my first ban. So we're back to you for first ban.
Okay. I'm going to ban Pikachu.
Okay. And I am going to ban Zeraora.
Oh, this is annoying.
It's one or the other, bud.
Yeah.
Which one do you want?
I want Eldegoss.
Okay, I respect it. And then, of course, I will take Lucario.
Mm-hmm.
But on top of Lucario, I think that I am going to take Cinderace.
Okay. I'm going to take Venusaur and
Good.
Wigglytuff.
Can't go wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
You literally cannot go wrong.
It's a scary bot lane. Or is it?
That it is. See, I like that. I like the flex Venu. Venu, I think it's actually crazy. Something to say because it's kind of something we can figure out here is that Venu's viability in draft is incredibly high because of the flex pick. Same as Zeraora, which is why when I was picking between banning Zera or banning Luca, I banned Zera because it's flexible. I mean, Luca can jungle, but who's jungling
Luca? Is too like why?
Yeah, exactly. Why? When it's
so
that good, yeah, when it's that good, there's no reason why. Okay. So I am going to go on ahead and take... Oh, God. I think I'm going to go Snorlax here.
Okay.
And I want to take... Man. Not overly excited. I'm going to go ahead and get my Blissey as well. I'll take the Blissey.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to take as my last 2 picks. I'm going to be taking Greedent.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to be taking Sylveon.
Very good pick.
Thank you.
Like, Sylveon Wiggly is just so good.
So good.
Okay. So this one might be...
It only really left you one attack.
You did, but I'm not even sure I'm taking it.
Crazy. There's like 20 attackers in the game. No, there's like 10 of them or something.
Hmm. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Garchomp,
Okay.
and I'm gonna jungle swap it. So I'm
Okay.
gonna first rotation jungle with Garchomp into Luca lane to bees. I'm gonna put. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that because I don't.
Your
I
bot
could.
lane would be really
My
hard.
bot lane would suffer, and we could try to. I was even thinking about 2-2ing whenever I was looking at a second all rounder. But I think what I'll
Yeah.
do is I'm gonna put Garchomp solo, and I'm gonna put Luca in the tri lane. So
Okay, that makes sense.
yeah, and this is going to get really weird, right? Because I think on paper your team probably just looks better because you have a really standard looking comp, but this is something
Yeah.
that hasn't really been played or tried because there's no reason to do it. So I feel like I'm probably going to lose this round of the draft battle, but the reality is that and I think you'll agree with me, is that Garchomp in a solo lane, if it's truly a solo lane, is probably not nearly as bad as if it's doing like a 2-2 lane or a 2-1 lane. And Luca being the kind of flexible option that we said brings really, really good ganks would be good in lane as well. And then Cinder red buff ganking top lane for Garchomp for bees would be helpful.
Definitely.
It's just about how well we do early game and hopefully don't fall behind.
I think your tri lane would suffer a little bit just because like you're all melee and there's a wiggly LD Sylveon. But your top lane, like I don't think Garchomp can stick to Greedent too well, but your level 5 gank up there will be really, really rough for my team.
Yeah, I think the Luca sending Luca bottom is like hopefully he can secure mid Audino, and then hopefully we can just get our own farm. Like it's gonna be like let's hopefully break even, break even or get slightly ahead.
Luca Snorlax and even pound on Blissey Burst is a lot.
And then I'm assuming you have like a standard bot lane Venu jungle Greedent top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Again, even I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think on paper your team comp looks better. Because otherwise I pick Ninetales and I just play like the Ninetales lane, which I think is conservative and could be fun.
Yeah.
But I want to scale a little better. Is kind of what I was thinking. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. What do you think of the ban, by the way? Like, so the Pika ban like kind of makes you have to think: do I want Venusaur, Lucario? Do I want Eldegoss?
It also it changes the attacker picks potentially, but also it influences my ban because like I could either do what I did or also ban an attacker, and then it pulls the attacker pool down. So yeah, that's interesting. That was game 3, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So back to me on first ban. I am going to ban Cinderace.
Okay. I'm going to ban. I'm gonna ban Decidueye.
Okay. Cool. Lady carries out of the pool. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, I will. I'm gonna take Zeraora.
Okay.
I already know what you're taking, so.
Do you?
Do I? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
I'm taking Lucario and Eldegoss.
Yeah.
I think it's a little obvious.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but that's the repetition of drafts too. Like mock drafts actually make you good at drafts because you kind of see player behavior.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so I am going to take Greninja.
Yeah. See, that's what I was thinking about taking because of the bans.
Yeah, it just kind of like naturally sets it up if we want it, right? Like there's been games that hasn't had an 80 carry, but this is a game where I know I'm going to be the only 80 carry. And I'm also going to take Venusaur.
Oh, okay. Taking lots of the attackers.
Yeah.
All right. I'm actually going to do something really interesting here, and I'm going to take Snorlax Cramorant.
Nice. In the last game when I picked Garchomp, I thought about taking Cram.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't a terrible. Dude, this is looking like a, first. Wait, that's not Snorlax. What the heck? Get out of here, Blastoise. This is looking like one of the first meta teams we ever saw. Okay, which is going to give me Wiggly Blissey.
Yep.
All right.
And my last pick is going to be Talonflame.
Nice. All right, so naturally, I see your bot lane. I see your Talonflame jungle with top lane Luca. You see my top lane?
Not quite.
No. Okay.
This is a 2-2 because I think Zero Aura struggles holding top against 2. So I think if I send LD Luca top, and Snorlax Cram can probably hold their own decently well against that bot lane.
Okay.
That's the plan.
Blissey, get your ass top lane.
Yeah, honestly, that's what your team would be screaming. Blissey, go top.
Go, go, go. Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, so
I don't think Vinu does well in a 2-2 lane. I don't think it's as good as like a lot of other picks. But it's really good.
It's definitely not as good as Cram in terms of early secure. So we would have to try to hard bully the 3-2. The 3-2 lane and hold off the top. Like, it would really just come down to, in that scenario, because realistically I think it's fair to talk about it, right? Because the game's locked in, right? We'd be on loading screen now. In that scenario,
Zara deal with Luca LD?
They don't, but what ends up happening is Zara loses lane and Greninja influences bottom. So we try to 4-2 them, try to influence the lane best we can. That said, it's gonna be pretty even though, because Cram Snorlax can secure the hell out of farm. So it wouldn't be like a stomp with jungle influence coming in. It would be like okay, let's see what we can do. All right, jungle influence is here. Hopefully we can stomp him now on a dive or something. So
it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting.
I like your team comp. Your team comp looks solid.
Thank you.
All right, and last one, I'm going to go ahead and give you first ban because, like I said, we're just alternating it. The bans to
I'm
you,
going to ban Venusaur.
Nice. And
I have an idea.
I'm going to mirror that with an attacker ban on Cinderace.
Okay. I'm going to take Eldegoss, of course. I feel like I just can't not take Eldegoss.
Yeah, and then I'm going to Luca Zera.
Yeah, Luca Zera. Okay.
All right. Picks to you.
I'm going to take Wiggly.
Okay.
And I'm going to take Sylveon.
Nice. You just can't go wrong with that lane. It's such a
really good lane.
Hyper voice it up. Okay. Oh man. Let me think. I think I'm gonna go Mime Pika here.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do something really interesting.
Okay.
Really interesting. I'm gonna take Snorlax and Gardevoir.
That is really interesting.
You have no idea what my team is doing.
I'm assuming it's a Guardy jungle, but it also could be a Flail-Axe jungle.
Could be many things. That's how you have to your pick.
Yeah, and this leaves me with, let's see if I want it, or I could play aggro and not play the Blissey, which I think I want to try, right? Because this is something that would be being tested if drafts existed, and I'm gonna run pseudo attacker, Ninetale pseudo attacker / support Pikachu, those two together in a lane. So this would be my try lane, and then you got my jungle and top lane on Luca.
Nice. So my team, my bot lane is going to be my first 3 picks, my Eldegoss, Wiggly, Sylveon.
Okay.
Jungle, Gardevoir, and it's going to be top lane Snorlax, because Snorlax is actually really good at securing A-Palms at the top.
Oh, yeah.
And it's really hard to kill. It's really hard to punish. So I think I think that's something that hasn't been explored, top lane Snorlax.
Yeah, I think, we've talked about this, and this is one of those things that it's almost hard to give perspective on when you realize how the top lane plays out when it's not just a Lucario, always a Lucario. And even if it is against the Lucario, there are a lot of picks that shine. We've seen Machamps go up against the top lanes, and they do surprisingly well. I've seen a Greninja in top lane that did pretty well.
Yeah. And with my team, look at all the peel for Gardevoir. I think if a team can make it work, it's this team.
Yeah, so me looking at your team, I hope that you have enough damage. Like it's definitely gonna depend on like the positioning and using the Guardy for the
I think
damage.
that the idea I had in mind was the Wiggly and the Sylveon both drop special defense, and so does Psychic from Gardevoir.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of damage output, but in a draft format, I think your team would be like taking Assault Vests, right?
Oh, we
I think
definitely
it would be
would.
very, very different, and it would influence item choices and make things very different.
And that's the thing. We didn't even scratch the surface with that because that's just a lot to think about. But
yeah.
All right, so there you have it. Those are our 5 teams. I'm going to go ahead and flash a graphic on screen so you can kind of get a nice little reminder of how it went down. Again, this is just for fun. This is like a theory crafting session of the game because this doesn't exist in the game, and I hope to see this someday. So let us know in the comment section down below what y'all think of the teams. And we definitely got experimental, right? Like you did some experimental stuff, definitely. I did experimental stuff, and that's for the sake of the video because we could kind of stale draft against each other 5 times in a row. Of course. But we're shaking things up for the sake of the video. So let us know your thoughts in the comments. Lush, I appreciate you being on this one with me, brother.
Much love. Thanks for having me, man.
All right, guys, go check out the link in the description. Go subscribe to Lush, and we appreciate y'all. We'll catch y'all on the next video.